Hi, everyone. Thank you for visiting our quarterly meeting, partner quarterly call. Um, I will start by basically where we left off. So, uh, we had a 2 hour call, partner call. Last time was a pilot quarterly call, and which ended up being very positive. After that meeting, I had 4 follow-up calls with you guys, and I also got some several emails and back and forth in Slack with several partners with all with very great constructive feedback. So what we heard from you and what we conclusions that we made after having a partner call, extensive Q&A session, and also follow-up calls that we guys had together. Let me fix my Zoom real quick. Okay. So the four main takeaways were the community. We need a stronger partner enablement, not just support. And I did announce that we are looking to implement a new role, a partner success role, a person, a team that would be responsible for helping partners succeed on the platform, with the platform. Second one was the agent one, and all our AI developments. So the AI sounds and looks powerful to you as to anybody else, and even the agents that we produce, they on paper bring great results, but we don't have enough use cases to fit into our partners' real projects today. So that was our takeaway on the Agent One and AI development. Partner growth, we noticed that ambition is there. We realized that ambition is there, but a clear scaling model is lacking. So partners want to build bigger projects, and the platform allows it, the technology allows it. Partners want to build more projects, and the capacity and the ecosystem of the platform allows it as well. So we realize this is a takeaway. This is where we want and we need to help the community, the partners individually and as a group. And regarding the platform, surprisingly, we realized there is a very defining limit. That's the number one limit that's been repeated from partner to partner in page building and layout flexibility. So we'll start by with community and partner growth, these two segments. So as a result of your feedback and lots of internal discussions, we are delighted to introduce to you a new dedicated role, Partner Success Champion. And we have agreed and hired Adam Wilson to be the Partner Success Champion to the community. So Peter's excited. I had an idea of putting like applause audio in the speakers while once we announce this. So uh, this was initiated by Adam. So he came to us and he suggested a certain workflow. It just started the discussion. We were going back and forth, I think, for over a month. And so this is how it's going to work. How is it different? Let me give you all the details. So what changed? Adam is now a full-time partner success champion. So he paused his agency activity for all the new stuff to focus entirely on Web and One. So he's fully embedded into Web and One team. We have started him as a complete team member in our task management, project management system. He has access to everything and everyone, and he's also integrated into our processes as a full-time team member. Uh, Adam has a clear ownership mandate and expectations. So this is no longer a side responsibility like it used to be. Um, PSC, Partner Success Champion. In fact, we had several versions, and this is the one that we landed on. PSC is now a dedicated full-time role with a clear level of influence and even accountability. What embedded actually means. Uh, Adam participates in internal planning and sync team meetings. So we have um, weekly meetings with all the team leaders and department leaders where we share our blockers, our progress on every direction we're moving. So Adam is also present at these meetings, sharing his progress, his blockers, and with the entire team and the leadership. He's included in internal groomings and brainstorms with several teams, mostly with Web1 platform and AgentOne, AI team. More on that a little later. Adam has full visibility into platform discussions. Was there a question? Okay. Adam has full visibility into platform discussions, so he has a complete picture. He won't be able to share everything, all the insights with you, but this is given to provide him more context, as much context as possible, so he can be as effective as possible and useful as possible for the platform. And he's also takes part in decision making, not just collecting feedback and sourcing it to the team. So he's not sitting outside the system reporting problems. He's inside the system helping shape decisions. What impact does it have on the Web1 platform team? So the team who actually ships updates and releases. So Adam translates partners' pain into clear platform signals. He surfaces recurring friction, not one-off complaints. And he helps prioritize features based on real usage, and he improves feedback quality, not volume. So the platform team does not need more opinions. We need more clear signals, and Partner Success Champion is there to filter noise and surface leverage. So Adam fully understands the goal. There's a primary goal for the team that the team is trying to achieve, which is removing at least one structural limit that blocks agencies from delivering real revenue-backed projects on Web1 every 6 months. So Adam helps this team to reach that goal. So they're now working together tightly. So Taras is the person in charge of this team, and he works with Adam uh, directly. And I think the first grooming meeting, you guys have it tomorrow, right, Adam?
Yeah, that's right. Or later tonight for me. Yeah.
So what impact does this new role and position has on AgentOne and AI team? Uh, Adam helps identify real partner workflows where AI can help. He turns AI from demos into usable patterns. He highlights where AI adoption breaks down. He feeds real-world gaps back to the AgentOne team. So Vlad is in charge of he's our CTO and he's also in charge. His role is a team leader of this team, and they're together working on a single goal. Well, Adam helps Vlad to reach his goal of multiplying our team's output and value for partners through AI, measured by time saved, capacity unlocked, or revenue enabled. So what impact is on the partner community. More structured communication, right on time. Let me get. Um, so what impact does this have? Does this change bring to the partner community? More structured communication, more real examples of partners doing bigger work, less staff-centric answers, more peer learning, and growth becomes visible and normalized. The goal is not to make the community busier. It's to make community, the goal is to make community more useful and effective. Okay. So this is the goal that we have defined for Adam and for this we call a little department, is to empower partners to become confident, self-sufficient power users who build more projects and bigger projects on Web1. As you can see, this is a result of all the feedback and the conversations we had with you and internally, and it also goes on par with our goals that we have for the platform. So how we measure this, how we measure reaching the goal, how we'll know this is working. So we will see partners take on larger or more complex projects. We will see repeated basic questions decrease. Partners attempt more work. Partners attempt work that they avoided before, and community increasingly helps itself. So this role, if this role just makes us as a team or support more responsive, it doesn't work. If it makes partners more capable, that's where we see it works. So how Adam operates. Adam independently manages priorities and workload. So we don't micromanage him. Um, wouldn't work. We'll try to we'd try not to micromanage any team member, including Adam. So second is focus on he focuses on highest leverage activities. Weekly sync with leadership and other team leaders. I mentioned that, and he operates across teams, not inside one silo. So I mentioned that as well. He will interact at certain level of depth with four teams. Um, with four teams total, plus leadership, plus he and Vlad directly. Oh, that's some nice guitar set. I should just stop and mention that. Um, so so the 6 month commitment. So we decided we're going to start with a 6 month commitment. So it's going to be a 6 month focus period. We're going to measure after 6 months, we're going to measure impact on partners, platform, and community. We're going to review the results together, and we're going to decide in 6 months what's scales next. So we're treating this like any system change in the company, define it, run it, measure it, and then decide what's next. Adam now has his own Web1 email. You can use that to reach him. His old email is still intact. We're not restricting you to contact him in any way you got used to. So, if you have any questions on this, oh, we're gonna give some time to Adam, maybe to if you have anything to add, or you guys have any questions on this or any feedback before we move forward.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. And thanks everyone for the positive comments in the chat. That's reassuring. So yeah, for me, like this is really just an extension of the role that I've been trying to do in the community. So, but now just with much greater capacity to help shape the changes that we're all looking for. So, um, and as Alex said with the 6 month thing, this is going to be an evolving role. So I'm always going to be changing the tactics and how we can get that information back to the team and work together. So um, for now, I'll probably just be focused heavily on the documentation, getting like that information all up to date and information out to you guys so everything's there. Again, like we discussed with Treehouse, so working on Treehouse to make that a better platform for you guys to work from. And then I'm just going to try and engage with you guys as much as possible. So I'll definitely need your help there to, contact me, talk to me, as much as possible so that I can get those better insights for the team. So yeah, so definitely encourage you guys to reach out to me for anything Web1 related. Um, yeah, I don't mind being contacted at all. So yeah, so I'm really excited to move forward with this and see how we can all push things forward together. So yeah, over to you, Alex.
Thanks, Adam. That's exciting. So as you noticed, we didn't have like we don't didn't introduce any changes to the treehouse, neither website, neither the how we want the or we don't want the meetings to happen. So this is fully autonomous and it's on Adam. So we just want to evaluate everything on the outcomes and based on the goals that we set together. Okay, now let's move forward. So we have discussed the community and we have discussed the partner growth. Now let's move to the platform. Like I said, mentioned earlier, every every partner we had a follow-up with after, and based on the survey we did for the new admin in UI UX, we have realized there's one very distinct limit that partners report that we can already start working on, and we only needed Adam to confirm this. So the limit is the structural limit is in page building and layout flexibility. So this is something that definitely would help and increase partners' ability to build more projects and bigger projects, more and more projects than bigger projects, but this is reported to be very critical. So we went ahead and started the process. So the team has mm, went through your feedback and through the analysis of the competition, and they came up with a layout that already been groomed with the team. And let me show you how it looks like. Just give you a little sneak peek. Vlad, if you have it in front of you somewhere, if you could help me find it, find that link. Oh, it's right here. Got it. Got it. So this is the layout that the team has already groomed successfully and confirmed, and they could develop and deliver to the platform. And this would be a part of the layout. Uh, Adam and the team, and Taras and our designer who worked on this, they will have a meeting today, later today, to discuss this and go over this. And it's up to Adam how he wants to source the feedback on this, whether with help of community, with particular partners. So we want this to be delivered in the one of the upcoming releases, and this also will be a part of a functionality that will help build sites faster on Web1. And also, this is something that we will also create an agent or integrate into our agents. And so there's a huge potential for AI and for our agents to manipulate layouts and create layouts. So this is So there's a lot of work. This is the work that has been accomplished since our last quarterly meeting. Super excited about that. Um, we're going next. Agent One. So, like I said before, AI sounds, looks, and powerful in everything that we do, but we don't have enough use cases to fit into our real projects today. So right now we have since the last quarterly call, we have released three updates to Copilot and Design Parser. The team one AI team, our Agent One team with Lot is currently working on internal ticket responder agent. That it's not just a chatbot. We're building this on based on document. We're training it based on documentation and a data set of resolved tickets. So the goal is very clear. We want to keep the quality of our responses, but have them generated um, instantly. There's a set of, I think, 149 tickets lot that we have categorized and we are tested it on right now. Is that the number?
Yeah, I guess it's like 50 to 100 right now.
So we have went
Yeah.
through all the tickets and the team has made a lot of work categorizing and filtering the tickets and so we could build the right data set so you would feel that the requests that you get are coming from the team, but you would get them instantly. So that's the whole idea. So there are several stages on how the team does it. Right now, the team is working it internally, so they basically feed the your questions to the ticket to this agent and evaluate the response and send the feedback to the team if it right now it helps the team to generate responses faster and also they feed the feedback to the agent one team. So this is coming soon. We don't have the exact date because the whole testing and defining the data set takes time. Uh, my guess, it's not that it's not the data we have any commitment for the team is first half of February. But for you, you're not going to notice the difference. There won't be any new functionality. You're just going to get the tickets faster and with the option to provide feedback. And you will also see that it's been generated by the internal agent. And next thing that we are working on simultaneously, this is not something that we will get to after the ticket responder, is the implementer agent update. And this is where I would ask Vlad to share his ideas that he has um, for the implementer that he will discuss with Adam. So, as a reminder, before Vlad shares some insights. So, PSC, the Partner Success Champion, Adam, uh, helps identifies partner workflows where AI agents can increase capability or reduce effort, promotes real usage of agents in partner delivery, and feeds back adoption gaps or friction to agent one team to Vlad. So they will also work on that together, starting with the upcoming implementer update. And I'll give a minute to you, Vlad, to share what's coming to implementer as of today.
Yes, thank you. So regarding right now, implementer has like collected a huge of a bunch of feedback that is not still processed. So based on the current functionality that it is already in use. So this is the first part that should be covered the first time, and the next is would be integrating module implementation part, like the most interesting one, the most exciting one. It should help a lot to get like almost done site by just after the implementer finishes its work. So you need less tweaks than right now that you need right now. And then like this like the second idea in the second step that would be covered, and the third one is more like an idea is to modify the workflow so it would in the future it should have the possibility to be like relaunched more than one time. Right now it's like one time workflow, and it could not be reused in the same site once again before, because it starts to create like copies of templates, snippets, and so on. So the idea is to make it know what it's already created and reuses the created assets instead of recreating the copies. So in that case, you could just retry it several times and get like a continuous implementation of your site, like even like page by page or several pages by several pages, module by module, or something like that. And also there is an idea to allow to have like the possibility to ask for some modifications, like not just submitting the files, but like add like chat possibility to it, so it could like to help you to tweak some like module settings, module layouts, or liquid or something like that in more like strict way. So it should be working better than if you're using Copilot, because Copilot has more like more freedom regarding the generating the answers, and this is why he sometimes hallucinated a little bit more than it's expected. But the implementer is designed in a little bit in another way. It's like more strict app that is relies on some answers from AI. So it's has less freedom for generating something wrong, but it's like more robust solution for the like short use cases. So it's the idea that is relying on under the implementer agent. So this is like the third one. And also I want to share the ability, you have the ability to like send your feedback regarding the implementer agent or any other agent in Slack, and just resend the link to it. I guess you probably know regarding it. So any post that you would send there would be automatically recreated in our Notion system, task system, as like a ticket for the agent department, and could be converted to basically it's like the could be determined as public backlog for the agent. So once you paste something, you could paste any idea here, or like if you want something, provide some feedback regarding the current agent, or you want some improvements, you could just paste it there, and I'll receive it and would rearrange to the particular agent. So yeah, I guess this is it for me.
I think it's good enough. Thanks, Vlad. So let me continue. Regarding AI and on our future, all of our future AI releases, just wanted to remind you that the way how we create all of our AI products around the platform, this is all performed within our ecosystem. Um, where, for example, if we take the page customizer, page builder, it will be you will have an ability to manipulate and work with with this new interface the orthodox way, but it's also will be available in the Copilot and manipulated through Copilot and through Implementer. And this is just to give you a small diagram to that explains the ecosystem that we call future-proof ecosystem designed to innovate fast enough to keep up with the evolution of business. So where we have all the assets working together, and AgentOne is just not something, and all our AI developments is not something that's outside the platform. This is something that's integrated, and the focus still remains. We are delivering automation on every level. So everything that AI does can be done manually, repeated manually, and vice versa. Okay, and this is my last slide, our path forward, our up-to-date roadmap. We will take a look on what's been accomplished in Q4 2025 and what's planned for the rest of the year as of right now, as of today. So we have delivered one public backlog request. We were a little, as you remember, we were planning to do 3+. So we went a little ahead on in the Q3 and we did one in Q4. The exclusive feature that we had, so this is a feature that we set for a particular client request that's strategic for a bigger project, and we are changing this. Call it unlimited. I'll share that a little later. So this was a reminders report. The new trial sites policy, we have made all the announcements and made all the preparation, so it's technically done. The only thing that's needs to be done is the couple announcements. I think there are 3 steps. Yeah. So you keep an eye on an announcement from Taras how older websites will be deleted. So we have way too many um, trial sites on the platform that are 2+ years old, and they take space and they're bringing unnecessary challenges to the infrastructure. There's a lot of complaints from the DevOps team. So polishing, um, we're just removing all the mess and making it more structured and organizing it to a better performance. Stripe Elements has been delivered to the platform, so you can, there's a large set of payment gateways you can now use in your e-commerce projects, and advanced AI power search extension has been added. So what are we planning for Q1 2026? We still plan 3+ public backlog requests. And again, now with Adam being working full time and having taken a strategic role into decision making, these will be defined. The public backlog can be redefined a little bit, and the decisions on what goes into next sprint will be decided between him and Taras, most likely with zero involvement from me or even from Vlad. So we're trying to make it as autonomous as possible. It's unlimited. So what is unlimited? It's the team right now, the AgentOne platform team has a clear goal of um, delivering a feature, a functionality that removes a defined structural limit that agencies are reporting. So that's the number one goal for the team. In fact, let me see if I can actually read it to you, how it sounds for the team, how they have it in front of them. Every 6 months, remove at least one structural limit that blocks agencies from delivering real revenue-backed projects on Web1. So for this, for the next 2 quarters, for the next 6 months, we defined the page layout builder. So this will be, we're going to start with this page customizer, and so we're going to take it further to the page builder. So this the process has already started, and by the end of uh, the first 6 months, we're expecting to hear from you and see um, mm, this limit, see reports, enough reports that would confirm that this limit has been successfully removed for partners who are ready to build more projects on Web1. So new admin UI UX. So this is something, as you remember, we did this survey and we asked you to fill it out. Super thankful for um, participation. This survey also confirmed we need a page builder. So we did also, on top of it, we did a competitor analysis. So this is how um, these are the results of the surveys and our research looks like. So to us and the team, they did estimate this by the user impact. And so the whole idea with delivering this task is they will take, let me put this into the chat so you guys can go through that and maybe see what items did you request or not. So basically the team will not try, the team will deliver at least one item to every sprint that comes to the platform with every release. And our goal is to deliver this whole list within 6 months. So has been spread out into 2 quarters of 2026. New API docs. So basically we're extending our documentation to include a more extensive documentation API. This is nothing super fancy, it's just a industry standard. This is an example how it's going to look like for the CRM context. So this is going to be part of the documentation. We have a dedicated QA engineer that does all the automation for the platform. He also creates these docs. The latest report we heard today was 40% done, so we expect this to be coming within a month or two. Advanced e-commerce features. So we have created a large scope of e-commerce features we are ready and to bring to the platform. There's just only one feature we have planned for this quarter for now. I think it's gift voucher enhancements. We have a request. Didn't get a confirmation from that yet, but this is the plan we have for this quarter to start the delivering advanced e-commerce features the to the platform. And the scope that we defined for the e-commerce features is based on the Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, and Live3 research and analysis that we started a long time ago, and we keep adding things on. And the last thing we are planning to develop in this quarter to deliver to you in this quarter is extending our extension with ability backup extension, advanced backup extension with ability to backup and restore specific clusters of data. On the AgentOne, uh, we're still aiming at the 50% automation of development and all the partner work and admin work. On top of it, we have the ticket responder that the goal for the ticket responder is to automate 50% of our responses with 100% quality reported by the partners. Okay, thank you for your attention. If now is a Q&A time, so all questions are welcome or comments.
Alex, if I can just quickly make a comment there, that document you shared for the survey response just needs to be opened up for sharing.
Okay, that's, I hope that Taras is fine with me sharing that. There's entire team. Okay, can you try now? Just change the settings.
That's good. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, any question, guys? Questions, comments, feedback? Okay, I guess that's it. Let me try to fix Zoom really quick here.
There is a comment in the chat from Peter just saying that, um, yeah, let you read that.
Oh, okay. Hey, Peta, can you share how do you use Agent One? What agent do you use? That would be great to hear.
Hi.
I,
Um, been using Agent One a lot just in the startup for each of my projects. I often have a template or I build something, and I've found just importing it into Web-in-One and letting it build out all the modules that I need, and then using that as the basis for my sites has streamlined things drastically for me. I'm not going in and manually building all the components in Web-in-One.
so you're talking about implementer, right? Implementer agent?
Yeah. Yeah, the implementer.
Oh, okay, awesome. So the changes that Vlad has shared that are coming should make it even easier for you then. Awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, any other questions? I do want to mention that we are our team, our designer, lead designer Julia. She is researching the opportunities for the templating and how we can um, rethink the whole idea of building from a template. So there are some things. Again, we she started with the research, so we looked at the existing tools, Figma Make, Reloom, Lovable, and all the stuff that people are using and allegedly using uh, to instead of going the uh, classic classical template route. So there are some interesting observations she has actually reported today. So she's thinking and how we could um, expand our templates or maybe come up with um, our own rethought template solution. And also we see that you guys are still going that conventional way of getting buying a template and using that as a starting point. So there's definitely a lot to be discovered. And I think we may have more one-on-ones with the team and certain partners just learning your scenarios and your workflows better with help of the champion. Okay, so I think we have no other questions. We'll just give it 5-10 seconds. Let me see if I have any notes. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. There will definitely be a recording available internally for sure. Maybe we'll go public this time as well. But thank you for being here, especially for those where the time is late or super early. It was a pleasure, and we'll see you next time.